you want a healthy opposition party. It's not that I care about the political aspirations of Democrats. Please do not misjudge my intentions here. I am coming at this from a purely selfish perspective. I want the Democrat Party to be healthy for selfish reasons. My selfish reason, the biggest one, is that if I end up, and I don't think this is going to be the case in 2020, but we also need to consider 2024. Trump's going to leave huge shoes to fill. If I get stuck with a craptastic choice or a craptastic loss, not a choice that I made, but it's what we ended up with because a bunch of socialists voted, I want it to be the just absolute, I want there to be the least amount of crap in that loss. Does that make sense? If you get stuck with a bad option due to a loss, you want it to be the best bad option you can have, right? You want it to be the best. It's like if you were going to win, you had a choice. Well, you could win two cars. You had to pick between two different cars. And let's just say that you chose the 1971 Challenger because it is the car. 70, actually. Let's say 70. And then you end up with, I don't know, give me something, like a refurbed 1992 Honda Accord. Okay, well, at least, do we have a new transmission? Do we have new tires on that thing? You want it to be the best crappy loss that you can get. That's what I'm talking about here. It is purely for selfish reasons. So don't misjudge my intention. And I'm not the only one who's been talking about this. They coaxed James Carville out of the bowels of LSU last night. I like James Carville. Oh, we disagree. I'm going to tell you something else. I will go at something if they get nasty with Carville, and here's why. Because when I was at CNN, James Carville was the one who was kind of watching out for me because the knives were out. And he treats his Republican wife like a queen, and he is a good dad. He's wrong on everything. Oh, God bless him. He's wrong on every single damn thing you could ever be wrong about. So wrong. Horrifyingly wrong. But he's always been respectful. So, I appreciate that. I mean, I do have a book called Grace Canceled that's coming out at the end of this month, and you can pre-order now by visiting danaradio.com. This is James Carville. He was, do we have one cut or two cuts? Because he was kind of saying the same thing in two different things. Audio soundbite 30. He was warning everybody about this. Listen.
It matters who the candidate is. It matters what a party chooses to talk about. I mean, I'm 75 years old. Why am I here doing this? Because I am scared to death. That's why. And we got to let's get relevant here, people, for sure.
Okay.
That's why I don't Lopez Obrador. All the Sanders people were taking pictures wishing Jeremy Corbyn the best.
Oh, and they were mistaken. They were very mistaken, yes.
Yeah, and I don't want to go down that path.
So he's saying, look, y'all saw what happened with Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party. Remember when I was telling you about this, the elections over in the UK, and I was explaining Brexit? That can happen over here. And Democrats, there's two things that are going to, there's two ways to look at this. Democrats are kicking themselves into obscurity for now with this. I do think that when they go socialist, not if, but when, there is no coming back.